Hi there and welcome to the UkeStuff channel and welcome to this tutorial for the play-along videos of Say So by Doja Cat. This is a really popular song right now, partially because of TikTok. So if you've been wanting to learn how to play the chords for it or to play the rhythm or a suggested rhythm, this is the video for that. Now, these tutorials do a couple of things. First of all, we'll look at the chords for GCEA ukulele. That would be soprano, concert, or tenor ukulele. And we'll do it in two keys, both in D minor, which is a little easier to play, and then E minor. And then we'll look at the chords you need for baritone DGBE ukulele. And then I'll just show you a strumming pattern that you can use when you play along with this song. I just want to remind you that there are chapters in the video. You can find the chapters linked below in the description, or you can just use the bottom of the screen to fast forward to any part of the video that you want to watch. And if you really like the chords that are used in this version of the song, you can find the full chord chart, or a lot of people call tabs, at ukestuff.info. UkeStuff is a collaborator with the UkeStuff channel. All right, now let's take a look at the chords you need for GCEA ukulele. I'll be using a Koa Kalane ukulele. This is a concert-sized ukulele with a solid acacia top and laminate acacia back and sides. All right, in the key of D minor, the first chord you'll need is D minor. Recently had some people that said that they don't know how to play that or they struggle with it. It's just your F chord with one extra finger. That's your D minor chord. The next chord is the G7 chord, then the C major 7 chord, then the A7 chord, and then the A7 sus4 chord. And you can tell it's going to go back down to the A7. And those are the chords you need for GCEA ukulele on Say So in D minor. Now let's take a look at the chords you need for Say So on GCEA ukulele in the key of E minor. The first chord will be your E minor. I call this the waterfall chord. As long as your first finger is on the first string second fret, the other two fingers just fall right into place. Then your A7 chord. Then we're going to need some bar chords. Now, with any bar chord, and we're going to use it on the second fret right now, what you want to do is put your finger across all four strings near the middle fret. Then you want to pull against the headstock with that finger as if you're going to launch the ukulele that way, like a catapult. Then your thumb just comes behind to give some extra support. If you do it right, you'll get a nice clear sound, and then you have the other fingers available to make chord shapes. Now the first chord shape we're going to make is D major 7. So making that bar chord on the second fret, then what I'm going to do is play the first string on the fourth fret with my third finger. That's your D major 7. The next chord is going to be the B7 chord in a little different way. We're going to do the bar chord and then put our second finger on the third string, third fret. So that way you don't have to move from that D major 7 to the B7. It's just the position of one finger, which one you're going to play. And then the final chord we need is the B7 sus4. And how you're going to do that is you're going to, again, bar the second fret with all four strings with that first finger. And then you're going to reach across to the third string, fourth fret, with the third finger. And that's your B7 sus4. And that's going to resolve down to the B7 that we previously looked at. And those are the chords you need in the key of E minor on Say So by Doja Cat. All right, let's look at the chords you need for baritone DGBE ukulele for Say So. I will be using my mainland baritone. It has a cedar top and rosewood back and sides. We're in E minor here, so the first chord is going to be your E minor chord. The second chord is going to be the A7. You're going to make a bar chord across all four strings at the second fret, really close to the middle fret, and you're going to pull against the headstock as if you're going to launch the ukulele like a catapult, and then just support with your thumb a little bit. That should give you a nice clear sound on that second fret. Then, with your second finger, first string, on the third fret, you'll just add that finger, making an A7 chord. The next chord is the D major 7 chord. It's another bar chord, but you just slide your finger to strings 1, 2, and 3 on the 2nd fret. Same basic thought as before. So the next chord is the B7 chord. Now, one little trick is I do rotate my wrist a little bit to be this way. I like turn my hand so that it's like opening a door, but then this part of my hand can rest more against the headstock, making it easier to play that B7 chord. The next chord is the B7 sus4, and you'll only use it occasionally to to lead to the B7. And the way you're going to do that is you're going to play the B7 chord, but just move your first finger up 1 string. So first finger goes on the 4th string 2nd fret, second finger goes on the 3rd string 2nd fret, and then your 3rd finger goes on the 1st string 2nd fret. And then your first finger can just slide up for the B7 chord. And those are the chords you need to play Say So on the baritone ukulele. So let's talk about strumming. As I hear this song, as I play along with the song, what I hear all the way through is something like this. Down, 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 down. It's not overly complex, but you do have to follow the rhythm. So that rhythm should be on this side, appearing up over here, and it's just quarter, 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 and then you have a triplet with a rest. Down, down, down. So it's down, 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 down. And that will probably work through the whole song. Now I am playing that sequence right now in E minor because that is the progression that works on both GCEA and baritone ukulele. But let's just do it a few times. Here we go, the whole sequence. You get E minor, A7, and then 2 sets of D major 7, then E minor, A7, D major 7, B7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Now there are a couple times that you do get that B7 sus4. It fits right into that pattern too, as long as you're following the guidelines that are given to you. A lot of times songs are harder to do that with strumming patterns, or there's a lot of variation, but not in this particular song. If you're playing the version E minor, you'll get some good practice with those bar chords. If you're playing in D minor, it should be a little bit easier on GCEA ukulele. In fact, let's take a look at that on GCEA ukulele alone, only on D minor. Here we go. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, one other note that I just wanted to make was I am switching from the G7 to the C major 7 by just leaving my 3rd finger on the 1st string 2nd fret. So I'm not having to re-jump. If you want to, that's fine, but you can also just leave your finger there for ease of motion. Let's do that one more time in D minor alone for GCEA ukulele. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should be all you need. Those are all the chords. That's a strumming pattern that you can use throughout. I think it is important for me to note that if you don't like that strumming pattern and you hear something else, go ahead and play it. There is no right or wrong answer. Although some people will say that there is, there isn't. As long as it fits with the rhythm and it sounds good to you, that's really what matters. So if you hear something different, go ahead and play it. All right, thanks so much for watching the video. I hope you're having a great day, and I will be back soon with some more Uke stuff for you.